What's up, bougie bosses? It's your girl Kayla Simmons, and today we are going to be talking about Canva, okay? Graphics for dummies. I mean, we ain't no dummies, but if you're watching this video, you obviously not that tech savvy like I am, okay? So if you're in school, if you're an entrepreneur like I am, basically anyone who needs to make some sort of graphics, this is the perfect video for you, okay? So stay tuned. All right, so the first things first, I have some notes written down for you guys. I have outlines for every video just to make sure I don't miss anything. So I first discovered Canva when I was in school, like I'm sure a lot of you did, when I had to make flyers for organizations and different things like that. And even though, you know, at the top it shows all the different things they could do, I didn't really pay much attention to it. I just went straight to the flyers or the posters and just like use one of their templates to do stuff. I had no idea all the stuff that they could do. They could do of course, social media posts, like not just like posts, but also story templates. You can make presentations. I found that out towards the end of college, and it was a lifesaver because PowerPoint, you know, you be getting tired of them basic presentations. Canva has a lot of good presentation templates. You could do business cards. You could do blog graphics, invitations. Y'all, you can even do CD covers. Like, these people probably be out here making mixtape covers off of this. Like, crazy. That you could do book covers. You could do all of that stuff. It's crazy. It's endless, right? So let me just tell you about like when I started exploring the other sides of TMP. Let's just take a trip down memory lane. All right, so I started using like Canva for stuff outside of flyers when I started the Instagram page and the Facebook page too, but Instagram is really where like I put the most emphasis on for my brand. And so I'm going to be inserting pictures here so you can see the journey no matter how cringy. You can also go and see, like, I don't take down anything because I think it's actually kind of cool for people to see the journey of like where you've started and how much you've grown. So I'm going to also put a screenshot of the page up so you can go comment, or yeah, I'll probably put it right here. So I'll put that up and you'll kind of see as I go along so you can have a visual. As you can see, it was trash. I mean, it wasn't trash, but like I didn't know anything about like the right dimensions. I just picked pretty templates that seemed to match my colors. And I only used to do use Canva for posts to like kind of announce when I was posting on my blog. And so I didn't really, like that's when I first started, and I was still learning just about social media as a whole when it comes to like business branding, right? And so you can see that. And then I started trying to elevate into different quotes, right? First of all, can we just have a moment of silence for me not even using my right theme colors? Like, y'all, I wasn't even using my right theme colors. Like, my theme colors is hot pink and this like neon aqua blue. Why am I using this little green color over here? Like, I really thought I was doing it. No. And as you can see, this is also like this is when I started having problems with Canva because they started saving blurry, like the pictures. And I just didn't understand. And I'm pretty sure by this time I figured out how to use, like, to click the Instagram like post dimensions at the top, but it for some reason it just wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't acting right. And so I decided to go ahead and get off Canva for a while. And so I was just like, I hate the look of like stuff being blurry. Like Instagram kind of makes everything a little blurry when you post to it, but mine was just too blurry, and I was like, no, I know there's a better option than this. So I left that alone, and I went to another app to like start creating my quote graphics or whatever. And so then fast forward a few months, and I've kind of gotten into my groove of like social media posting. I've kind of got my theme, you know, on lock of what I want to do. I have a vision in place, and so I want to start making my own graphics. And so I'm just like, let me give Canva another try, because the other app I was using for my quotes, like you can't make any graphics on there. And so I decided to give it another try, and y'all, this was the result. This was the result. Like, y'all, I'm so proud of myself. You see that evolution? Do you see the evolution? Because honestly, it was so trash before. Like, do you see the evolution? I know, right? And so I did that, like, and I'm just so proud of myself. So now that y'all see that I'm really about that life, like, and I can really, you know, I can really do the thing, okay? I'm gonna get into some tips, okay? So let's see. Tip 1, theme colors. You know, I said before, my theme colors are hot pink and neon blue, neon aqua. Let's just side note, why do there's so many different titles for the same shades of colors, and it's so aggravating. Like, it's so frustrating to me when I'm trying to find stuff, especially in that blue, because it's like there's so many different names for it. So it's just like, okay, we're back to programming. That's just so frustrating. But, you know, I have very vibrant theme colors. So if you have vibrant theme colors like mine, you have to be really careful about, you know, when you're making graphics, because you don't want it to be too vibrant that it kind of hurts the eyes a little bit. Y'all ever seen something that is just like, it's really pretty, but it's just like, it's almost, you know, blinding in a way, because it's just too much color, bright color going on. And especially for people like me, like, I wear glasses. I'm not wearing them right now. I probably won't really wear them for on camera, which is bad because I don't wear contacts. I'm not sticking nothing in my eyes. I'm sorry. I should probably have my glasses on, but I'm not doing all that. But for people like me who wear glasses and are hard-headed, that's a real problem. So you got to be careful with that. I would suggest, that's why I utilize, if you look on my page, I utilize more of the pink, right? And so if you also see on my page, like my quote graphics, I'll put an example up here. If you see my quote graphics, you see that I kind of use that hot pink as the main color, and I don't want it to be too much hot pink, right? So I kind of wanted to switch it up. So I maybe make my wording, or, you know, whatever main thing you put on your graphics, do that in the hot pink, and then make the background a lighter shade. Like, let's say if you have like a rich deep purple, make your background a lighter purple. It just looks really sleek. I've never seen like that done and not look good. And it's just a way of, like, you still are in the realm of like your colors, but it's just a little different, something to stand out, and it looks really professional, okay? So just make sure. The reason I didn't make that neon blue the background color, I tried that and it looks good, but I don't know, it just kind of looks a little too overpowering. I may try it in the future, but I don't know. And also you got to be careful when you use really vibrant colors like that. Sometimes it'll make the words look blurry almost, you know. And also the contrast, like if you scroll back down, I used to have like that neon background for my quotes, like it used to be switched, and I don't know, I just didn't like the contrast. Like, I'm really big on like an aesthetic, like a cohesive theme and aesthetic, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted to be a picture the whole way, one big picture, my Instagram page. So it doesn't look bad per se, but I don't know. Right now, I like what I'm doing. And so let's see, for graphics, you want to make sure that it's centered. Maybe not like, if you have, like me, if you have like both like words and an image, obviously like it wouldn't make sense to center both of them. Like, you can kind of have them side by side. Just make sure that they're centered horizontally. They don't have to be centered. Well, no, they need to be centered both horizontally and vertically. They just need to, you know, like, y'all know how to look at stuff. Just like make sure that it looks like it's even in the middle, okay? And make sure to listen. Don't be putting essays up in your graphics. Like, say that for the captions, sis. Ain't nobody got time to be looking at a whole like thesis statement, paragraph, body paragraph, conclusion, you know what I mean, and a bibliography. Like, no one wants to look at all that. The whole point of graphics is to have images, give people a snapshot, a teaser of whatever bigger thing that you've got going, okay? So make sure those images are good. Let me tell you something. Canva has so many free images. It's ridiculous. when you click on, I do this on my phone. I think if you're on like your laptop or something, it's on the side, but on your phone, if you're on the app, you can just click that plus sign in the bottom right corner, and it'll show you like you could add text and pictures, videos, XYZ. Click on the illustrations and then just kind of like type in something, whatever, something similar to like whatever you're talking about in your graphic. And there's so many free ones that you can use. I'm thinking about upgrading to the Pro just because like my brand is pretty niche down to Black women, and when I do, even though you didn't see it here, like the graphics that I use with people, those obviously I'm only using women of color just because, you know, representation, right? So even though there are a lot of women of color that, you know, I have to choose from that I can use for free, I post graphics every day. So I know there will come a point where I'm going to run out, and I don't want to be too repetitious. So, I don't want to be too repetitive. So I'm thinking about maybe upgrading to the Pro, just to see, you know what I mean, what other options, because they're endless. Like the graphics are so dope. They really did a good job on that. And as you can see, like my stuff looks so neat. I think overall, I just want you guys to know that less is more, okay? Less is more. So don't be out here trying to just crowd a bunch of stuff on. That's gonna irritate people. They don't want to see that. Less is more. I also want to recommend one of my last tips. I think this is my third tip, I think. When it comes to your handle and your logo, please, if nothing else, put your handle on every graphic. Put it at the bottom. Shoot, some people, they'll put it in the actual graphic. But put it somewhere on there where people can see, because you know, you create all this bomb content, people liking it, they commenting, they sharing, and you want the mutuals that you don't have, you want them to know where to go to, because they're like, ooh, I like that content, I want more, and now they know where to go. And on the flip side, even though this isn't always done with malicious intent, there's a lot of people that'll repost your stuff and they won't tag you. So that way, even if they don't tag you, people still know where to go. So boom, there you go. The final tip I have is, I kind of mentioned it towards the beginning of the video with the dimensions. Please make sure that if you're making a graphic for your Instagram post, click Instagram post. If you're doing something for the story, click Instagram story. They even have one privy for specific to Facebook posts and stories, and I believe Twitter. Twitter doesn't have stories, but I think it's just like Twitter posts. So y'all, like, pay attention to that, because I think especially in the beginning, I'm not sure if I was using the Instagram post in like the first like themes or whatever that I was trying to do, and that may have contributed to like the quality not being as good. So the dimensions matter. Please use those. I know, just in case anyone is going to ask or is wondering, I am going to be doing a video in a few weeks. I think it'll be out in about a little under a month, talking about like giving social media tips about themes and how to grow your following and like all that good stuff. So that's coming, but I just wanted to get this video out for everybody who wants to know how to do graphics. And this is bigger than social media, like on blogs, you know, even YouTube channels, like across the board. Anybody and everybody can use Canva. It's so easy, and I highly recommend it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and comment down below. Make sure to share it. If you want more, please click that subscribe button. I love you so much, Bougie Bosses, and I'll see you next time. Bye.